So if you use the English Nuttall's classification of mountains, which includes everything over 2,000 feet tall and with a rise on all sides, aka a prominence of over 50 feet, then all of the top 10 mountains in England are in the Lake District. And then the 11th mountain, Crossfell, is in the North Pennines. So yeah, 1 to 10 all in the Lake District. And I devised the cunning plan that all of these could potentially be done all in one day.
Wait, I have a plan. Really? I've devised the cunning test.
Because I've done the majority of them before previously in like individual ascents, and if you group them together based on like proximity to each other, 7 of them, the ones all around Scafell Pike, can be done all in one group. And then you've got Helvellyn and Lower Man, which can be done together again after a short drive, and then Skiddaw on its own that can be done individually as well. So yeah, breaking it up into 3 trips, myself and my mate Louis did our best to see how far we could get across the top 10 all in one day, starting with the first 7 and then moving on from there. So yeah, see how it turned out and enjoy. Good morning. We're doing some pretty serious resilience training today. Not the intended purpose of the session, but I'm straight back off the Albania trip that I posted last week, and as a result of that, tore up my foot pretty bad on the underside of my right foot. So I've got a weird blistery puncture injury at the moment, which should subside in a few days, but we've had this in the books for a couple of months now, Louis and I, so got to get it done. Loaded up on painkillers and dressed it up, so we're just gonna see how I get on and push through. And when I say we, I'm of course referring to Louis. Hello. Who's an esteemed marathon and ultra marathon runner. One of each. Yeah, one of each so far. And what was the other thing? Iron Man as well. Yes. Yeah, so marathon, Iron Man and ultra marathon. And your training at the moment is pretty hybrid, isn't it, off the back of that ultra? Yeah, just trying to keep relatively fit in all areas. I think that's about as much there is to it. And you were thrilled to hear about this today? This, as we planned this, what, for a couple of months now? Yes. So yeah, Adam whining about his foot is just what we need. Yeah. And I'm used to training, obviously, like, if I'm not with it, I'll just leave it out and then wait till I'm at 100% and then get on with it. So it's a new challenge for me today, trying to push through a pain that you'd normally not train through. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to say the least. And I think I'm going to limit myself to 3 foot complaints, and I'll be surprised. Huh? I'll be surprised if I can do that. I'm going to limit myself to 3, and it's been about 5 this morning. So. Yeah. We're 15 minutes away now, so yeah, pick up when we're on the mountain. See you in a bit. And we're off, heading up there. Why have we done this? Perfect. So the time is bang on 7:30, and we're looking at about 12 hours of walking. This first route of the first 7 peaks is going to be around 7 hours. Sorry, around 5 hours. The first 7 peaks around 5 hours. I think we'll be lucky to do it in 5. Yeah, we've got enough food to last slightly longer, but also managed to pack relatively light as well. So just going to crack on, get up this beast, and then see where we are after that. Pick up from that. So we've got most of the height now for Great Gable, which is the first mountain. And what do you reckon, 15 minutes? 10-15 minutes, we'll have it? 15, I reckon. 10 or 15 from the top. And it's windy as fuck! Right, we believe we just climbed Green Gable, which is that one, if you can see it. Which is not one of them. No, not one of them. And we're on our way up to Great Gable, which is this way, apparently. So, yeah, see you at the top. Good morning again. It is 9:30, 20 past 9. So what was that? Fuck, hour and 50. Louis? Yes. Yeah, we started at 7:30, it's 20 past 9. We're now at the top of Great Gable, so that's the name of it, isn't it? Yeah. Top of Great Gable, so that's 1 down. Now, the lowest one, 10th out of 10. Well, now we're gonna assess the situation and make our way to the rest of them, but obviously visibility is pretty horrific, so yeah, gotta be very careful, use GPS, and we'll see you at the next one. All right, Lou?
Yes, great, thank you.
So we've got a little bit of cloud clearance there, showing us our direction. We're heading down to that white thing, if you can see it, and then straight up that mountain, which is towards Great End, which is our second ascent. What was the name of the one we were going to do after?
Not a clue.
No, should know that really, shouldn't we? It's Bowfell. And then, yeah, so the next one after Great End is going to be Bowfell. And I've worked out a really good tactic, and we're both implementing it. The best way to keep going is just put one foot in front of the other one. So we've mixed up the order a little bit. Instead of doing Great End, we've moved over to Bowfell. Yeah, so we're just making our way to Bowfell now. Sorry, I imagine you can't hear anything, and there's nothing I can do about that. It's extremely windy, and it is 20 past 11.
We've realised we're a bit behind the pace, so we need to pick it up a bit for the next hour or so if we're going to make it in time.
Yeah, just gotta pick it up and keep trudging on.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. So we're at the top of Bowfell, and it's taken a lot out of us. So now we're going over to Great End.
Yes.
Which is
Going to be a
trek.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a journey. So that'll take another 40 minutes, I think.
You said this was going to take 20 and it took at least 45.
Yeah. It's 5 past midday now, 5 past noon.
Exactly 45.
Let's see if we can get to Great End by 1:45. Minor update, Adam has no perception of time, and it's 1 PM now, and we're halfway back to Great End.
Yeah.
There's definitely no time in the day, and also given my physical state, Louis is a trooper, but my foot is my foot
number 5, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, my foot's all right, it's manageable, we've got through it, but I'm in a fair bit of pain now. My left knee is playing up quite a lot, so every downhill step is extremely painful. We're at the top of Great End. Oh yeah, we're at the top of Great End.
Should we start again?
Someone's paying attention, aren't they? So that's 3 done. Feels like 300. God, I'm delirious. Yeah, so Ilcrag, Broadcrag and Scafell Pike left to do. I'm going to leave out Scafell, it's not worth it at this point. But yeah, I think with a good run at it, I'll do a proper debrief after, but with a good run at it, with, you know, both in full health, a decent weather, like as you've seen, it's just been cloudy the entire time. It's horrific.
Wind.
And the wind, yeah.
It's like difficult to stand at points. It's just been absolutely crippling, trying to walk from one place to the other, and you're having to take 5-10 second stops.
Yeah.
If the wind gets too much, just so you don't stack it. So it's been such slow going.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way we're going to make it, and we even had 6 hours sleep. We were up by 6 and then out in the mountains by half 7.
To make it work, you'd have to be on the mountains for sunrise, like 4:30, sun coming up, start walking, and then you'd be finished, I don't know, 9.
Yeah,
like it's doable. It is doable.
It is achievable, but yeah, I think we're gonna full health, decent weather. If we get a good window at the end of summer, have a proper another crack at it.
Yeah, definitely get that.
I promise it was windier before. Hello, this is
Ilcrag.
Ilcrag.
Nailed it.
1, 2 to go.
Yeah.
Broadcrag and Scafell left to go. We're dead men walking, to be honest, at this point.
Hey?
Dead man walking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. And as you can see, we've been blessed with wonderful views today. Good job I'm colourblind, isn't it? Alright, anything else?
No, sign off.
No. Alright, bye. That is Broad Crag completed, so just Scafell Pike left. We're on 5 out of the 6 that we'll be completing today. Give us a spud, Louis.
I'm spud, sorry.
Thank you. Anything else?
No.
God, we look fucked, don't we?
We are fucked.
Yeah. It's 3:33. We're at the top of Scafell Pike, and that's us done. Very happy with that, to be honest, given the way the day's gone and how tough we've had it with zero visibility, battered and bullied by the wind to get
And a sore foot.
And a sore foot and a sore knee.
I'm fine.
He's, yeah. What's wrong with me?
I'm not fine.
Yeah, to get 6 done in these conditions, very happy with that.
Man.
On another day, on a better day, potentially more for the taking. But yeah. Oh, so it's 6:30, quarter to seven. That is 11 hours on the go. And we're feeling it.
Yeah.
I had a little breakdown.
minor breakdown.
If you know the Tin Can Man from The Wizard of Oz, that's exactly how before he got oiled, that's exactly how my knees felt for the duration of the second half of the day.
You had the same gait as you were walking down the hill, certainly.
Yeah, and it was fine uphill and flat. Like now we're just on the home straight before getting back, but honestly downhill every step was pain, a world of pain. Anyway, enough about me. We did a good job. We finished 6 peaks. Took obviously far longer than we were anticipating.
Fucked it on the way back as well.
Mainly
me.
So main lessons and mistakes were: 1, didn't set off early enough. We started at 7:30. Really needed to have started at about 5.
Yeah.
If we were to do that again. Lesson number 2, the wind. You need to pick your day. Like, the weather was horrific, and the wind just killed us. It probably added about an hour total time because of just battling with footing and stuff.
Yeah.
And then visibility as well, complete cloud cover as you saw in the videos, and that just kills you as well because we got, just being off track a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that played into the need to be way more careful with following the GPS, because we think, oh, we're on a path, this looks like it's going to be pretty self-explanatory, and then you'd miss a small turning that we needed to take, and then it would be sort of an hour to correct ourselves. Like the way back from the top of Scafell should have been
hour 45.
Been hour 45, and it's taken us what, almost 3?
Yeah, ridiculous. Mainly my fault though, and the breakdown accounted for about 15 minutes of that. No crying though, no tears, right, Louis?
No,
you're my witness.
Although I think at least 3 times you said, Louis, I really want to cry.
Yeah, that is accurate. Sweet. Well, if I don't sign off, then see you next time. If I do, then see you in a second. Goodbye.
That was good.
Thanks. Sweet, so just to summarise and finish off, that was a total distance covered yesterday of 30k, and elevation was 2,100 metres, so that's the most I've done in a single day, and the most you've done as well,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
And we're both feeling it. I think me slightly more than Louis. My knees are absolutely shot, so I'm going to make sure I spend the next 3 days on my arse to make sure that they get back to full functionality. And how are you feeling?
Yeah, calves are very sore, but other than that, I'm not too bad.
Excellent. And yeah, you're a machine. You're used to this kind of thing, so
I'm really not.
Yeah, so that's my 4th summit of Scafell Pike now in total, and I'm on a grand total of 0 for 4 for views at the top. So extremely unlucky, and hopefully I'll get one in the near future, but you never know, it might just not be my mountain.
You should get one when we do all 10.
Yeah, when we do all
August,
10 in one go, yeah. Not gonna happen. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Anything else you wanted to add?
No.
Sweet, thank you very much for watching, really appreciate it. And if you did like the video, please drop it a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. I said we'll see you next time.
You did.